It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Let him know. Let him know. Mike's 54. Mike's 55.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
11.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
That is caught, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Burrow on first down. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the up to the 38-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, this offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, with something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. Mixon with a first down carry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Burrow. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
That's how we do it, baby. Mike's 54. Mike's 55.
On 3rd down, Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now Burrow changing things up here. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Let's go, D.
Now Burrow. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now it's Burrow. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 3rd and goal, Burrow. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
From the 27, Jones. He's got a man, complete. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Noah Fant, 73 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for... Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
11 MT.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
Check, 47.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Here we go.
Slam.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. And now an audible here into something else. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Burrow.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Burrow changing the look. They go play action here on first down. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Well, these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year, with the Giants winning that one. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series. Running again with Barkley on second.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
A very solid gain of 27. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Barkley. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go. 11. No chance.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Wide 80. Check. Watch the 11, Thomas.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow will swing that out wide to Jacobs. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Jacobs going to try the middle. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Burrow. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. DJ Reader in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Burrow on play action.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Coming for you. 47's the Mike, boys. 47. Check.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
And Burrow going to change the play.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 10 more there and another 1st down. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
12.
Crunch. Mike's 47. Mike's
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Giants are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Half 18. Gold gutter.
Who do you want?
Jones, a final shot before break.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it's now 21-7. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
60 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. He dumps it off to Barkley. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. Touchdown. Noah Fant. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a 1st and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On 2nd and goal, Jones.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Burrow's throw caught by Sanders.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And once again, this is Sanders.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now left side on the swing pass. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Same target. It's Jacobs again. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. An audible here to get a new look. Burrow going for it on 4th. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Giants will take over possession here up at the 44. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll go to Barkley again, pushing through the contact. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 89 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season. Now Jones. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them. And
now here is another interception. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Throwing Jones. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Jones. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
Rip right. 54's
Dom Capers. Buffalo 18.
You ready?
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Jones. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Jones.
Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 14. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jones. And he'll just get rid of it.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time to his left. And he slides to a halt inside the 10. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Burrow looking to pass. That one into the hands of Flowers. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now 2nd and 3. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Burrow will throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. DJ Reader picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Lock in the cadence. Lock in the cadence. Hey, Gold Grouper! Gold Grouper!
That one looks like he'll throw here.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Jones. Toward the pylon, caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now they go play action now. Burrow.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. DJ Reader getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Here we go.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Throw left side to Kincaid.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
47.
Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's first and 10.
Let's bring it. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
A final shot now for Burrow. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but